Hi everyone. Today's easy English comic is called Over My Dead Body. Let's get started. FLLproject.com presents Over My Dead Body. Ben Ober, a poor young artist, and his pretty wife Gertrude had a good friend named Matthew Eldervant. They lived in the same building. Matthew worked in a funeral home. It was not an exciting job, but it was steady. He was always ready to help the Obers, but the Obers didn't know that having a friend like Matthew was dangerous. It was a good idea when you told me to get insurance, Matt, but we can't keep paying. We have no more money. I also have no money this month. But I have an idea. You'll never worry about money again. Matt's plan was crazy, but exciting. But what if I really die? Or if I suffocate before you get me out? Something could go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. I know this man, and I've helped him do the same thing for other clients. Nothing can happen. The Obers weren't sure, but they had no other ideas. The next day, they went to the address Matt gave them. We're looking for Mr. Moloch. Is his shop here? It's very close. Turn left at the next corner. It's the first shop you see. The shop was frightening, but they could not turn back now. Matthew Eldervant sent us. He said you would help us. Ah, Mr. Eldervant. And did he say what my business is? No, not exactly. But he said that you would give us these pills and that we could pay you later. Yes, that's right. The strange man put some pills in a box and gave it to Ben. Here you are, sir. Please sign here, both of you. Ben, can we trust him? We can't stop now. We need the money. As Gertrude finished writing her name, something strange happened. Ben, look, the book is on fire. The fire spread quickly, and suddenly there was an explosion. Ah, the building is burning. Let's get out of here. Ben, maybe we should have tried to save him. But I think he was laughing. His face was like a demon's. The book burned. There's no proof we were ever there, and I still have the pills. That night, they told Matt what had happened. There's nothing in the newspaper about the fire. So strange. Don't worry about Jake Moloch. He can look after himself. You have the pills, and that's all that matters. You trust me, don't you? Yes, I do trust you, Matt. Okay. I'm taking the pills. Don't be afraid. It will look like you are dead, but you will be in a coma. Even the doctor won't know. The insurance company will want all the information about your funeral, so Gertrude will call us. When they bring you in, I'll take care of your body. I'll make sure you're comfortable, like you're asleep in bed. Oh, Ben. A short while later, maybe it was a heart attack. Should I call the funeral home? We have no money, but the funeral home will wait until the insurance money pays. Will you call them? And the insurance company too? Meanwhile, asleep, Ben was having horrible dreams. Ah, let me go. What are you doing to me? I'm doing what death always does, you fool. I'm taking your soul to the land of the dead. But you can't. You can't. I'm not dead, you see. I'm not really dead. It's just a joke. A plan to get my insurance money. A joke? You cannot play jokes on death. But I can't be dead. It's not fair. I was tricked. Suddenly, there were flames everywhere, and someone else was there. What he says is true. See, he signed my book. He must go back to the land of the living. He bought something from me, and he must pay. The shop owner. Death pointed at him, and Ben felt an explosion. Return to Earth, monster of Moloch. He flew through space. He couldn't breathe. He couldn't think. He was so afraid. Suddenly, everything was still, and he felt himself falling down. He could hear voices, but he could not move or speak. He really looks dead, Matt. Are you sure he's okay? Of course, Gertrude. Everything is going according to plan. I can hear them, but I can't move. I have to tell them we can't continue. This is wrong. But Ben could not wake up. All he could do was lie there and listen. When you get the insurance money, Gertrude, you should buy pretty clothes. You should have nice things. Ben never really loved you. Matt. Ben only thinks about his art. He has never tried to earn real money or make life better for you. Maybe you're right, Matt, but you shouldn't say that. What if Ben could hear you? Even if he could hear me, there's nothing he could do. Look at him. He's as good as dead. What a liar. I thought he was my friend. If only I could move. Don't say that, Matt. You frighten me. I know we have to have the funeral like we planned, but we have to be there to get Ben out of the grave when he wakes up. He will wake up, right, Matt? Oh yes, he'll wake up in a week. I've taken good care of him, like I promised. I pretended to embalm him, so no one will do it for real. He's planning something, and I can't stop him. Ben should be grateful. If he were really embalmed and he knew about it, it would be worse than being buried alive. Gertrude, listen, I love you. Why don't we forget about Ben once he's buried? Heh heh, do you hear that, Ben? We could have a good time with all that insurance money. Let's go back to your place and talk. Gertrude, don't go with him. I must make you hear me, but I'm stuck. I can't move, speak. Lying there in the dark, Ben was afraid. Where are they? What are they doing? Maybe I have been a bad husband, but I know she won't listen to Matt. Where is Matthew? He should have lit these candles. There must always be candles around the coffin. It's important for the family. Oops, the candle is dripping. Luckily, he can't feel anything. Be careful, old fool. I can feel everything. Oh, Gertrude, don't listen to Matt. Don't. The old man left. That night, Ben had strange visitors. Wow, he looks so alive. He isn't very friendly, is he? We're all dead, but he doesn't want to talk. He just lays there. Finally, morning came. It was the day of the funeral. Gertrude is wearing new clothes. How beautiful. What are they planning? Poor Ben, he had talent. He would have been famous. The funeral ended. We will now close the coffin and go to the cemetery. No, don't close the lid. What are you planning? You monster! The coffin was taken to the cemetery. Let me out! Let me out! The horrible days passed. Then, it's the 7th day. I can move. Gertrude and Matt are supposed to come get me, but they're leaving me here to die. It's the end. It's not the end yet, Ben Ober. Not yet. See, I am freeing you. There was lightning. Wow, I don't believe it. I'm free. They are going to be so surprised. The insurance company paid for everything, just as you said, Matt. I hate to think about it, but I am glad to be free of Ben. We're going to have such a good life, baby. That's my money, you liar. Ben knocked Matt out, then turned to his wife. Ben, please, I didn't mean, You don't have to tell me anything, you little liar. I heard everything that you said over my dead body. Ben set fire to the room. Everyone thinks I'm dead, so nobody will think it was me. I have the insurance money now, and I'm going to Paris. I'll have the last laugh after all. The door. It won't open. I'm trapped. You were trapped when you signed my book, Ben. You sold me your souls. That is my payment, souls. The last laugh is always mine. I kept my promise, Ben. You did not die when you took the pills. As for Matt, I got his soul because he worked for me. Death will take your bodies, but I will take your souls. You will burn forever. Nobody can trick death or the devil. So come, Ben, Gertrude, Matt. The end. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe, and you can check out our playlist with all of our comic book stories.